Everybody want the full Saturday party.
Yo, welcome to the AMS show.
Tell everybody want the full Saturday party.
On Bars and Hoops Radio.
Tell everybody want the full Saturday party.
Yo, every Thursday night, without a
Tell
doubt.
everybody want the full Saturday party.
With our special guests, so check us out. Peace, everybody. Welcome to the AMF show. I'm one of your hosts, Big Ra, one half of the Almighty Force Brothers. Shout out to Big Kev. Shout out, happy birthday to Big Shy. My man DJ Tiny in the building with me. All right. So tonight we got special guests in the building. It's going to talk about the upcoming event that's going to be popping off in Queens real soon, among some other things. Okay, so let's introduce yourselves.
I'm DJ Casino, Southside Jamaica, Queens, New York City. Good evening.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Cadillac Books.
All right. So we're gonna chop it up. We're gonna chop it up for a little while here tonight. But before we do that, I want to give a shout out to the Almighty Force traveling team. Went to Virginia a couple of weeks ago, won the Nationals in the 15 and under tournament, placed in the 13 and under tournament, and the 11 and under kids, they did well. Okay, so shout out to all the coaches, shout out to the players that got special awards like Janori and Steven, great work to the AMF family. All right. So we gonna chop it up here. All right. We're gonna ask both of y'all. We're gonna ask Kat, and we're gonna ask Casino. If you could describe yourself in one word, what would it be and why?
Determined.
Determined. Okay.
Yeah. I'm determined to try my best to get stuff done.
All right. And from what I hear and what I see, you be getting stuff done.
I'm trying.
All right.
I'm working.
Now you be doing it. We gonna talk about that. What about you, Casino?
Well, I'm gonna say the power of determination.
Okay.
Which is, using the power to make things happen.
Okay. All right. So like I said, it's my brother birthday. All right.
Happy birthday to Shy.
All right. Happy birthday, Shy. So
that's
right. we going that. I tried to get him to come up here and do his birthday from the show, but him, shout out to Darcy. They already had plans for tonight. All right. So, this is dedicated to you, Big Shy. All right, you with me, DJ Tiny in the building. Shout out to Tisha Ate a Lot. Thank you. All right. Got to check out the Tisha Ate a Lot Red Cup Affair every Sunday night, 9 to 11. LaMarcus Vanderhall Facebook page. All right. It's a deaf show. Y'all got to check it out. Participate in it. It's a male versus female little see who pick what song. It's a lot of fun. All right. So you with me, Tiny, or you alone? All right. So while we waiting, let's get to the latitude of DJ Casino. Like for people that don't know you, they don't know like your history in hip hop in Queens. All right.
Yeah.
Well, really, the history in hip hop. Period.
The history. Wow. The history of me in hip hop been since probably 1974, 1975. We started in Ajax Park. I could say I was with Infinity Machine, and it started with 2 speakers and being bored, dragging them into the park, hooking it up to the light pole, and just playing music all day long. At that time, what we call Infinity Machine today had 4 speakers, 2 L48s and 2 Bose 901s, and it started from there. And my first turntables was Techniques SL23s,
Okay.
and we got, it wasn't hip hop even. Somebody said, when did y'all know it was hip hop? It wasn't hip hop. Hip hop wasn't even invented yet. We didn't even have a word for it.
But when I think about, because I used to be going to the park when y'all used to be pulling out in Ajax. So compared to what other people said, how hip hop started, to me it was hip hop, right? Because hip hop is like a combination of beats and stuff, right?
Right.
And y'all definitely was taking European records and scratching them, like Trans Europe Express and stuff like that.
That's exact music that was in my head. Trans Europe Express was one of the first.
Yeah, but that
and
was taking stuff like that.
But it wasn't. Trans Europe Express back then was a disco record.
Right.
And we learned that from New Sounds.
Okay.
And from PTJ Jones.
Okay.
And that, it was getting the beat to pump into the bass. It wasn't about scratching, or it wasn't about catching the beat. It was about getting the bass to pump. That's a lot of people don't know. That's 2 different things. If you want to give them a beat that they not going to stop to. Ajax never had lights, as you know.
Yeah.
So Ajax,
I be thinking about it sometime, and then compare it to now. It used to be pitch black. The only light that used to be in the park was y'all.
Yeah,
it was coming from
it was coming from the top. It was one bulb in front of the DJ.
The only light in the park.
Yes. The park was packed.
And the park was packed.
So you was hoping you wasn't dancing with a man or another.
Because
it was, I'm just saying it was black.
It wasn't that black.
Listen.
It wasn't that black.
I gotta make you laugh.
It was dark, but it wasn't that dark.
And remember, the first light out there, we had to use electricity, so that light wasn't on.
Yeah.
So
well, I came in from the Van Wyck.
Okay. So you had lights for a little while.
You still had the lights from the Van Wyck.
But it was the fact that just hooking up and playing music. And we was too young to drive, so we couldn't drive to the park and unhook. We actually pulled the speakers to the park because none of us, when it started, we didn't have driver's license. So we couldn't we jump in the car and just come.
And people don't really realize like the age of y'all guys when y'all was doing that. Y'all were like 13, 14,
yes,
15.
Yes, we was.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes,
like y'all was like young dudes.
Young. We was young. We was very young. Me and Michael is about the same age. We was Divine is too, exact age of us.
Yeah.
So we was very young at the time.
Yeah.
I mean, we had Foots and Ed that had vans at the time and helped get the equipment around. But we was very young at the time.
Okay.
Just to
Maybe a light from the Van Wyck.
Yeah. That's the only light. That's the only light. From the Van Wyck was shining.
The light, and that's the way I came in. So I was able to see who
there wasn't no trend. There wasn't from the Van Wyck, you see. But once you got in the park, and it was pitch dark. Like you said, the basketball court.
Then the whole thing is nobody wasn't worried.
Not a bit.
Right?
Not a
bit. We were just there to have some fun.
Right? Nobody worried about nothing, guns, nothing. Because if you started a fight, you had to leave the park.
Yeah,
and people didn't want that music to stop. So they was like, you're going to start that mess, take it out the park.
Yeah,
because we had a party.
And the guys, because y'all live by Ajax,
yes.
right? but the guys, we was coming from the other side of the Van Wyck across the bridge.
Yes,
they always called it. We was coming from across the bridge because we heard our music from across the bridge.
That's what it was facing. Like
you know,
you had to hear.
Oh, wow.
Listen, the tram wasn't there. Nothing was on the Van Wyck, so it was a steady shot across the bridge. You heard it in Lincoln Park. You heard the music coming from Ajax.
Yo,
you heard the music.
It was that was amazing.
And it wasn't. You know, you got to think about it. It was Cypher Sounds, Infinity Machine, Phase 3, Sound Experience. So it all started from, we all did it together. Right. I have a tape from then. We all did it together. It wasn't like, we knew each other and we helped each other. So it was never, as much as you see a battle this and a battle that, it was really all of us doing it together. So when one of us came to the park, we all came to the park. Right. And whatever equipment we had, we just put it together and made it sound good. I mean, Goody was an engineer. He went to Westinghouse, so he knew about electrical. Okay. Everything I ever learned, and I told everybody. I didn't know that about. Goody. I didn't know that about Goody. He was electric. So even Goody taught me about the wires, because I mean, if you look at any electrical wire, your extension cord, it has two parts to it. It has a soft, a slick part that's not, and then it has the next part is a stripe on it. You don't see it, and you don't. But if you look at the extension cord, even if it's one extension cord, if you feel it, you'll feel a hard part and a soft part. The hard part is the electrical part. Okay. So we soldered each wire for them speakers. Mm-hmm. We went to Radio Shack and got the banana plugs. He was like, everything had to be precise for him. Okay. So he made me make it precise too, meaning everything he knew, he taught me. Okay. To this day, I give Goody all the credit. He taught me everything. And then when the sound system was taken apart, I was one of the few that could go in his basement and put it together in his basement and practice on it. Okay. He had two, I don't know if you remember, two St. Bernard dogs. Bigger than, and they only let certain people in the yard. Okay, so I never go to Goody's house. You couldn't. I never went to Goody's house. You couldn't go through his fence. But a few of me, we was the only ones able to go down in the basement like that and just practice on the system. Before I even had a system, I practiced on his. Yeah. Yes. So with so you named like you named Divine, you named Sound Experience, right? You named Phase 3. That was like Kenny and them, right? Yes. And yeah, there was Livio, Cypher Sounds, UG and those was the first system. Those was the first that I ever knew. It might have been, but we was the first in that area. Now what happens is wherever bloomed from other areas, I can't tell you that, but
you mean like the Bronx? You mean like
I can't. You know what? I tell everybody I can't tell you what went on in the Bronx because the Bronx.
Because he's cool with her.
Yeah,
let me just be that clear.
I'm cool with all of them. Listen, I'm getting ready to perform in the Bronx. Now they just kick me out the Bronx. But I'm saying, as you said, of my age back then.
Right.
Well, guess what? I didn't have a car.
Right.
They're the same age about I am. Right. So nobody went across any bridge. We wasn't driving. They wasn't driving. So you know what? Nobody can tell you what was happening in any barrel.
When I used to go up there, but I didn't start going up there until late 70s, early 80s, and we used to take the fucking train.
Right.
Or the fucking 44.
Yeah.
You know, like.
But you had already heard us.
Yeah. So we are already that. And I always say that, and I like when people like us, you know, and this is no, because I respect those brothers. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like I respect Hurt, and if Hurt could monetize,
right?
Them saying
yes, definitely.
Listen, more power to them. But mad people got money off of this that didn't have nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? And some of them are culture vultures. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? But if you accept any of the groups, we didn't know what was going on, so we was just doing what we felt.
Yeah, they were doing what y'all did.
They felt they was doing it.
Yeah,
we felt. We had the house parties going on. Yeah. The same thing. St. Clements.
Yeah.
You remember first seeing somebody playing music before you? Who do you remember that first time you saw somebody?
First time I ever seen, and I was
somebody
younger than
before-
that.
Yeah, before you got
P.T.J. Jones. Who else? The Disco Twins.
Okay.
Disco Twins. Cyphers. No, New Sounds.
Okay.
New Sounds was like one of the. They was out there. They used to give a Christmas party at a place called St. Gabriel's on Astoria
Okay.
Boulevard.
Yeah.
The Twins used to be in 127 Park.
Okay.
I
remember the Twins. Did they used to be in like St. Albans Park?
We brought them when they start coming to St. Albans. That was before they used to stay in the Astoria side.
Okay.
King Charles. I don't know if y'all know. King Charles had a
Okay.
crazy system.
Okay.
He used to be even on the Eastern Parkway for the
Okay.
West Indian Festival.
Okay.
So we used to go out to see these people and say, okay, but we was playing, but we wasn't playing like them. They had a system. King Charles had a system similar to Infinity Machine, but it
Okay.
wasn't. Goody had a system brand new. That was the
Right,
difference.
right,
King
right.
Charles, the Twins had birthdays at the time.
Right.
They was out there. So these are, I'm going to say, these are our influences
Okay.
that made us want to do better
Okay.
because
That's
they
interesting.
had systems.
That's interesting. Because I remember them. And
Doc Soul.
Okay.
Doc Soul. I heard Doc Soul when I was like 12 years old. He was doing parties already.
Okay.
And one day I went to a dance with my mom's and them. And when I hit 13, they took me, and I'm looking like, what is this guy doing? Because he had the shield up around him, and he had a big sign on it, Doc. And he used to have a van and a wagon to pull it, and across the whole thing it said Doc Soul.
Okay.
So and that's what I'm saying. They was DJing
Right.
before anything.
Right.
The disc jockey, they was the jockey. And what made the DJ, a lot of people don't know, because there was a lot of bands. If you remember, there was a lot of bands back then.
Back in the day.
But the
bands were the thing.
Right.
More.
But the band started to have to take a break. And when a
Right.
band take a break,
Right.
they need at least an hour to rest and get ready.
Right.
The DJ came on.
Okay.
And they played the music until the band was ready to go again.
Yeah. Okay. I remember that.
So, so in my mom's house, I used to take the record when they had the little parties and put it on the thing and play a record for them while they partying, and that's what became the DJ started taking over because, listen, people didn't want the music to stop.
Right.
So the DJ started, and then, we had to figure out a way to bring this to the street.
Yeah. So how young would you say that you were when you first like the example
The
you
love
just
of
gave?
I loved it. I'm gonna say I was about 12, 13 when I fell in love with music because my moms and my pops used to play music, Marvin Gaye and all the old songs. And when the parents start drinking and stuff, boy, come and play this music for us. So, I get to put the record on and watch them party, for a while. And those was the songs back then.
Okay.
Those was the songs. And then, you had to keep that. So after the party the next day, you still look into the song. Yeah, they're gonna have another party next week. This time I'll be ready.
You started planning.
Yeah, I'm starting
like
to plan
this
it.
one.
But a lot of people didn't know, like
Get the lineup ready.
Casino was before DJ, as you know, and a lot of people didn't know. My name Casino didn't come from me DJing.
Okay.
It came from me just being out there in the park, gambling, and everything else before I even started DJing.
Okay.
I was called. Somebody, his name was Cisco, gave me the name Casino.
Yeah, I remember
And
Cisco.
it says, you remember
rest in
Cisco.
peace,
So,
rest in peace,
back then they gambling in Ajax, behind the park house. And I'm looking, being nosy as a kid and was like, what y'all doing? He was like, yo, get out of here. You don't want to do this. No, I want to know. Get out of here. You want. So finally he took the time out about the dice. And I learned and I got good at it. Oh, you need a name now. So that's where the Casino came in at.
Oh, okay.
And it's been with me ever since. Yeah.
I never know that. All right.
And graffiti, of course.
Okay. So I know you did graffiti.
I did a lot of people didn't know I did graffiti. Yeah, I used to go in the layups, 179th Street.
Okay.
Queens have a lot of layups. So when we didn't have back before hip hop and all of that, before the music, everybody on our block, around my block, Keita, I ain't gonna mention names, Bristol. We used to at night. What we gonna do? We ain't got nothing to do. Let's go to the layups. I was like, "What's the layups? Come on, we're gonna show you what the layups are." So we used to walk down the Varick Expressway. My first time thinking about it, we walked down the Varick Expressway, and right before you got to Hillside Avenue, there was covers on the floor, in the ground, silver plates. What's that? No, don't worry. You open up the plate and there's stairs. You walk downstairs and it lit up.
Oh.
And that was the layups. That was where they park trains at night. And this is what happened.
You done told me the morning.
We have 3 or 4 layups in Queens, and that was the new thing now. You go to Freddie's store around the corner on Foch, and you get your spray paint, and you get ready, and you go down in the layups, and it's lit up all night. It doesn't stop.
And so that's when you started doing graffiti.
Yes, I started.
So graffiti, break dancing.
Yeah, all of that started.
DJs.
Yes.
And then the MCs probably was like the last, maybe
the
last element.
The last part of it. But remember, MCs used to, when we started DJing, I don't know if you remember, people used to just come, let me talk on the mic. Yeah. Before they even rap, they just want to talk and let the people. So the MC started just wanting to get his word out there, let people hear him, get the people to the party. Right. But the DJ, the graffiti was actually, to me, was before that. The graffiti definitely was before that.
Okay. So we gonna no, this is a radio station, so we're gonna play a couple of songs.
Yes.
All right. Mm-hmm. So I want to say again, happy birthday to my brother, Big Shot.
Happy birthday, Big Shot.
All right.
Happy birthday.
And and the next song is dedicated to Big Shot, and then we're gonna do a dedication to somebody who we lost, one of our legends of hip hop that we lost. All right.
First, you know what time it is. Then how you like me now. Whose wreck is next? Yo, I'm getting vexed. Try to bite me now. Boy.
Way back in the days where rap was Since I was young, I wanted to perform. And now when I rock, I'm like a white storm. I got the sparkle of a diamond, the luster of a pearl. So keep this in mind. This is Sparky D's world. And you're living in it.
Yeah, we just wanted to, give a shout out to my brother, and we just wanted to say rest in peace to Sparky D.
Yeah.
She
Great woman.
yeah, and the last time that I saw her was when they were doing the 50-year hip hop the Rapamania event that they had across from the Hip Hop Museum up in the Bronx, and she performed that day. She did well, and like I didn't know her. We took pictures. All of us was taking pictures together, so we took pictures and stuff that day. But I was really sad because I just saw her, I'm doing a prayer with Curtis Blow at Shyrock Day. So it was really sad to hear that we lost like a legend in hip hop, Sparky D. So rest in peace, Sparky D, and condolences to Sparky D family and friends. So let's talk about the big event that we have coming up.
Well, I'm gonna leave that to Kat. You can start.
Okay, Kat, talk about it. We got the big event coming up.
Family
People
day
was
event.
hitting me up from other states talking about. People was like coming from upstate and everything, to be in Queens on that day. So let's talk about it. All right.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay. So, on that day, next Saturday, July 18th, from 12 to 6, we're gonna have a family fun day at Ajax Park, which is the Dr. Charles R. Drew Park, off the Van Wyck and 116th Avenue. There is a day where we invite different agencies, vendors in the community to come out and just showcase what they have, share with the community what they have, let people know what services they offer. So some of the people that are coming is like Oak Street Healthcare,
Right.
the fire department,
Con Edison.
Con Edison. We also have
Live Camp. We have be there.
yes,
Yeah.
Brothers.
And I saw you got politicians. I got politicians
Yes.
coming out.
yeah,
Ty Heckerson to be there, right?
yes. Ty Hankerson will be there. We also got Faith Fathers in the Hood.
The
We
brothers,
asked them to come
shout
out.
out to Ali and the
Yes,
the
we
brothers.
again we have Life Camp. We're gonna have the skates. We're
Yeah,
gonna have
skates. We're
Yeah.
gonna have skates in the park again.
skates in the
there.
park again.
Um,
Yes.
G and his company.
Mhm.
We have the kids who's gonna put on their D-Day display.
Yes, we're gonna have DJ Net with her group. They're gonna come out and display.
And do the ones that we've been working with.
Mhm.
That has a nice program for the kids DJing. That's the one that they had. That you've seen the pictures with me with them. They'll be out there. Displaying their talents.
Okay.
You know,
And the kids are really great.
Is those
really good.
the kids that you based your first book on?
basically, you know what? I had did my first book, right? Kat, I had did my first book
Yeah.
before that.
Right.
It
Yeah,
was
we had
in
the
my
book
mind.
before.
Oh,
and
okay.
I always wanted to do something like that. So, when I do all these books, it just comes to pass.
Okay.
So
it just
It
happened.
happened.
okay.
It just happened that, okay, Net, and I did the thing with them. But yeah, it was basically the same thing.
But I've been at the family days, since you started
Since I
them.
started it, right?
Mhm.
I've been there since you started them. And in a way, I'm gonna like to say that since you brought it back, all right, because you did do a family day back in the days,
Yes.
right? You did
Yes,
do a
I
family
did.
day back in the
Yeah.
days, when we unfortunately lost Wayne.
Exactly.
know.
We had a lot of things back in the days. We had a lot of great people don't know Ajax was a great place that even basketball players wanted to come to.
Yeah,
Because we
yeah.
had so much going on in that park.
Yeah, that was definitely our
Our
park.
park. And
That
to
was our
pass
park.
by it a lot of time and just look at it.
I know.
And nothing's going on there.
Yeah.
I said I
yeah,
got to do something.
yeah.
I didn't want. I went to community board 12. We had a meeting and said, "What do you think about that?" I just want to do something in the park,
Right.
and I just want it to get bigger every
Yeah,
year.
and
Right.
it really
and
has
it's,
grown.
and it's
And it's
doing
doing
it.
it.
And it's
Yes.
doing it.
And Livio and the rest of
Yeah.
them, everybody just chipped in and did what they could to
Now,
make
shout out
it
to
bigger.
Livio
And,
G.
yeah,
Mhm.
Livio, my partner. I'm gonna say everybody, Kat, Lukey, the whole team, Casino
Vic,
Brooks,
Daryl.
Vic, Daryl.
Okay.
Everybody just chipped in and said, "What do you want to do?" And one thing, don't ask me what I want to do because each year I'm gonna make it bigger.
Bigger, yeah.
Hey,
Because I have
listen,
plans
that's what's
crossing
up.
I mean, this
over.
year we
That's
really
what's up.
gonna have.
I even have
We
surprise
have so
guests, y'all
much.
don't
We
know
have
who's
so
coming.
much to do that day. Like
Okay.
you're not gonna have a chance to really. I mean, we want you to dance and relax and have a good time, but there's gonna be so many different activities to do, even for the kids. We even have a game truck coming. Life
Good,
Camp. We
good.
have. We also have a health RV that's coming. It's called Beyond the Scars.
Okay.
They're coming out, and for anybody who wants to get health care.
Okay.
All right, so they do different services on there.
Okay.
Not just blood pressure, but they check you out, like a complete physical.
But
you
nah,
could
but,
get done that
but
day.
that's important.
Right.
Yes.
That
I,
really is
I
important.
learned that from going to like a fair. That I was suffering with high blood pressure a long time ago. But so
You
stuff
have
like that is
somebody,
important.
so you're gonna
Stuff
we're
like
gonna
that is
have that
important.
there also. We're also gonna be giving away free books.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about the book. Shout out to Jessica. Shout out to David Wilson. All right. Thank y'all for checking in. Shout out to Jessica.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're gonna be giving out free books. The newest book just came out July 1st.
So let's talk because you became an author what last year?
Last year.
Last
became
year,
an author
yes.
last
Last
year.
year I became
And we
an
have
author.
4
He
books out.
became
And I got 4 books and 3 of my mine, 3 or 4 of my mine still.
and we like me and my brother and my son, we always talk about we gotta like document like our past and all of that. But then when you come out with books, you come out with children books.
You know
Yes.
what? Let me tell you. A lot of people don't understand this. Like I'm doing my documentary, my book.
Okay.
That's the hardest thing in the world to do. Talk about
Okay.
yourself.
Okay.
That book been in the making for 3 years.
I hear you.
But then when one day I'm sitting there and I say I'm talking to my publisher, Miss Champagne, she's my publisher, and I said I'm gonna do a kids book. She said yes. Why not do a kids? And it was so easy for me to do the kids book and think about what if I was a kid, what they would like.
Yeah.
And this is the newest one,
This is the
Planning
newest
Hip Hop.
Yeah.
So-
Planet Hip Hop.
Planning Hip Hop, and you can show it on the screens. Planning Hip Hop is about me
Yeah, you can show this.
taking the kids to the other planet behind the moon that nobody knew about, and I discovered it. People say Casino Home taking some wild stuff. There's a planet behind the moon,
Yes.
and it's Planet Hip Hop. And
Yeah.
I happen to
Planet Hip Hop.
discover it, so I take the kids to Planet Hip Hop, and everything is going on there. There's studios, there's everything in Planet Hip Hop.
All right.
And we spend the day there, whatever. And I meet my dog in the book. It's Mr. Beats.
Mr. Beats. We
He's in
can't
the book.
forget
I
Mr.
can't.
Beats.
You have to read the book. Mr. Beats is in the book.
Yeah, we got that. And then let me see this other one.
Oh, and then
So
this
you-
one is the coloring book.
And you got a coloring book.
that
Yes.
goes with
So
the
what
book.
would make the coloring book is
It's
about the Planet Hip Hop.
But you can
Yes.
color the colors you want it to be.
There. Okay.
So I give them the option of getting the coloring book and color Planet Hip Hop what you think it should be. What the
okay.
colors.
Mhm.
Everybody got their imagination with their colors. Let the kids be imaginative.
Somebody wants
Okay.
to know how can they buy them.
It's on Amazon. You
Yes.
just punch in DJ Casino on Amazon, and all the books come up. It's 4 or 5 of them that's going to come up. There's 2
Okay.
coloring books. It starts off with which one? Because I
Oh,
get
shit.
mixed up. My first book, DJ for
Yeah,
Kids
DJ
DJ
Kids
2.
DJ 2.
That's the
Yeah.
first one. I'm so advanced. I'm so ahead of my own self. And then I can't keep up with it. I wake up in the middle of the night. Aha, that's a book. And I just start writing. I go to my computer and I just start putting it
And that's
together.
just what he does.
And that's what I do. And after that, then I started, what was the second book? So Cat had the afro and my granddaughters have an afro. So, I've made a book. What is it called? I can't even think about it.
Yeah.
But I know
I
it was
love my
something about
afro.
Afro.
I love my afro.
Yo,
Yes.
I
And it's
saw it.
do-
I
it's-
saw it online. I was like,
It's
yo,
doing well.
dude got another book. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Right. I love my
I
afro.
love my afro. So
And-
it's
and-
Planet Hip Hop. The second one is I love my afro. And then we have
Well,
this
this
one.
is the third one.
Planet
Hip
Hip
Hop is the third.
Okay.
So it's
and-
3 books
and
all
you got the,
together.
and you got the
Yes.
coloring book.
I
And
got,
the
and there's
coloring
2
book.
coloring books. There's one
Okay.
for
Planet Hip Hop.
and there's one for the first book.
Okay.
There's 2 coloring books out there,
Okay.
and we're going to be giving out some of these books at the
at the
festival,
park. Okay.
Yes.
and with
Okay.
crayons so the kids can have fun with
That's
it.
good, man.
And there's other books. I have another book that I'm just holding on to. I'm trying to slow myself down.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna come out early with my youngest grandson.
Yes.
Oh, yes,
Somebody that like the drumming and stuff.
The,
you know?
the books are the colors all came from me. Like I
Okay.
just in my mind I put together is you sitting at a computer. Some days I go in my studio at home and the door is closed and I'm just creating books and writing things down, and somebody mentions it to me, it becomes a book right away.
Mhm.
In my head I guess I got so much experience DJing. These are the things I would create a planet just to let a shuttle go to the planet. Y'all know we can't do it here. We can do it at Planet Hip Hop.
If you get a
Hey.
coloring book, we'll that day when you get a coloring book, you're gonna get the color pencils to go with it.
Okay.
And if you
Yes.
look at Planet Hip Hop, there's water skiing. There's
Okay.
everything on Planet Hip Hop. They doing
Yeah.
everything. in
They
that
do
book.
everything on Planet
Everything.
Hip Hop.
Planet Hip Hop got it going
know?
on.
I got an idea for you.
All right.
I'm listening. Now watch in 6 months because he's
Good
gonna
evening,
have the
Regina
book.
We're gonna have another book. So
Good evening, Regina King.
A book about bullying in hip hop. Right?
Who?
A book
Book about
about bullying
in hip hop.
But at
Okay.
the end of the book, it's unified. Somehow, some way, they became unified.
You know what? I wrote down the other day, and you wouldn't believe this about bullying. Period.
Right.
It's going to be a book.
There you go.
After the one with the afro, next to that, I wrote a sentence, bullying. So I'm working on that. I didn't even put it on paper yet, but it's on my pad as the next book, bullying. Because I'm going to say, and I'm not trying to be smart about it, I never got bullied in my life.
Me neither.
But
Well, they
I know a
tried.
lot of people who are prevent from getting bullied.
Right.
I mean, I was shy, and Rod tell you, sometimes I take up for the whole park of Ajax. Somebody coming in there and say something. I say, what y'all doing?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Not at all.
You're right. You're right.
And this is the
You're
true
right.
fact.
Look,
People
look.
don't know the history
Nobody
yet.
wasn't coming from nowhere else.
Saying anything
And
to
then,
Ajax.
and then you went and see Nod on a casino in the
Uh-huh.
park. Unless somebody came from somewhere else
Trying to take
trying
over
to
the park.
talk, trying
And
to
somebody
talk
would
crap.
call me or come to the house. Yo,
And we didn't even have cell phones back then.
Somebody would come and knock on my door. We got a problem in Ajax. And people think that's crazy, but child, it's the truth, right?
It's true.
And
It's
here
true.
I come walking in the park, not with a group of people, by myself, and say, "What's going on?
It's
It's
true.
a problem in my park."
Yeah.
And it started from there. And
yeah.
they was that crazy. They said, "No, if he coming from his home to the park, we better leave."
Yeah.
Serious, it's true fact.
Listen.
It was
listen.
wars in
This
park
was-
because of that.
This was.
I didn't care who it was, where they came from. I'm coming to the park and saying, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
happened many times.
Yeah.
It wasn't being a bully. Stop bullying my park.
And before we was running our tournament, I remember that it was an incident with some guys. I believe they was from Harlem, and then then after like everybody was having words, and there was some people my team was playing against them, and then we were like, yo, man, we winning, man. Let us finish this game. This is the playoffs. Yo, dog, let us finish this game, man.
Yes.
You're like, yo,
Listen.
he's like, yo, I'm gonna let him finish this game and shit. I'm gonna let him finish
It
That's
was
right.
yes. People,
Nah, this is
was-
this is real. This is real.
this is
shit.
real talk.
No,
This isn't
it's
like
like, we
people
ain't
saying
bullshitting.
casino didn't do all of that. It was real. It was.
Nah, it was-
the
it
Ajax
was
from
real
my part.
talk.
I don't care.
It was real.
I didn't
No,
care.
he ain't.
I
he
didn't even
ain't
know who.
bullshitting.
I didn't even know who was in the park. All I know, we had problems in Ajax,
No, he ain't bullshitting. He ain't bullshitting.
and it started from
Yeah.
there. Serious. And if I had to, I'm not gonna say no, but if I had to, the whole Sufton Boulevard and everybody who's associated with Sufton Boulevard was coming to Ajax.
Something Baisley.
Basically, everybody coming up there. If I had to, right or wrong,
You right.
everybody was coming up
You
there
right.
because I
right.
wasn't having. There wasn't no drugs in Ajax.
No.
None. You do your thing, do it somewhere. You wasn't doing it in Ajax. And the people, the houses, the community respected that, you know. But that's why they didn't want to put lights there, because they didn't want the traffic
Man,
there.
they didn't want that kind of traffic.
They didn't want that. But we made
Nah.
sure it didn't happen.
Yeah.
And that's the truth.
Yeah.
That's why I love Ajax so, because after I stopped hanging there, I didn't never stop hanging, but Shottam started their Almighty Force game. It was great.
Yeah.
Everything was great.
Yeah.
So we had to bring it back to
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah. And you definitely rest in peace, Beetle. He did it.
Yes.
He did it for a few years. You know, till we lost him. So you know, it's great. It's great that you bringing it back. It's great that you know, the park, you know, every weekend the park was packed all the time.
All the tournaments
You
was
know,
crazy.
Well,
We had-
that's what we're
the
trying to
packed
do
all the
for
time.
Saturday.
Yeah.
We're trying to pack the park.
Yeah.
That's what we
It was
want to
packed
do.
last year.
yes.
It was
But
packed.
we want it packed.
I want, you know, my everybody.
We
said-
want it
You want it
packed.
I like that.
Yes.
You know?
I want it
everybody said,
packed,
what is
packed.
my
But
goal?
I
My
don't-
goal
I-
is to see the football, the
Basketball.
basketball courts.
Because on
the
okay, so
field
all
packed.
four
I want
courts.
everything. I want
You want
every
it.
corner.
You want it back when y'all was playing music. in
That's
there.
right. I want it.
Well,
All
in
you
all
see is like a
honesty-
sea of heads.
But more than a see ahead, I want the kids to have everything they want in
That's
that park.
good.
I want them to walk through every gate and there's something for them to do.
Do.
I don't
Yes.
care if they're on the other side of the park. When they
Right,
walk
right.
through there should be an event going on
Right,
before
right,
they even get to the basketball
right.
court.
Yeah,
That
Right.
they-
The
So
last-
each
last
court
night.
actually has an event on
Okay,
it. So
great.
you know, Ajax has 4 courts, right? So 2 of them is gonna have a it's having a
Okay.
basketball tournament already
Okay,
there,
Okay.
right? Then we have the skating.
All right.
Then we're gonna
that's
have that last court that's closest to when you come in. That one has that's where everybody's gonna be dancing or sitting, or
good.
you know, that's the family
this
meet
year-
area right
Okay.
there,
Okay.
right?
And I'm
then
not even telling
around
people
everybody,
what's in the baseball
we have the
field.
field. We even got
But
the
we
field.
got
and-
something in the
and-
field,
and
but
that-
I'm not giving it to them. They have to come and see what's going to be in
Yeah,
the field.
Okay.
you have to
'Cause I
come
got
and see
something
what's
in
So
field.
y'all
gonna.
got some on the handball.
Listen,
Yes.
Because your last
from the
year, y'all
street-
We had
y'all had the bouncing house
Yes,
on the
we did.
handball court.
Yeah.
You kind
Yes.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Like I was out there.
Yeah.
I was out there. Listen.
Yes, we got the
I'm
bounce
gonna be out there. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be out there.
But
I'm
we
gonna be
got
out
well,
there.
something
even
to
well,
field.
both handball courts is gonna have something
Okay.
on
in it.
both
on
sides.
both sides.
On both sides, the handball court is being. I'm
Okay.
telling you, we trying to use every inch of that part.
That's great.
That was the goal. Well,
That's great.
I put it to this way. Casino says, he calls me, he goes, Kat, I need ABCD, and that's it. And I go, okay. And I run with it. And I go, is this enough? Nah, I think we need to get that. Okay, I got you.
So
I
do
start
you
calling.
do you be determined? To make sure
I'm
you got
determined.
that?
Yes.
Because she don't want to hear my mouth.
Because
She
I don't
does
want
not.
to. I don't want to hear it. I just like, and it's not bad, because in a way it pushes me to do more. Because sometimes he'll say, okay, I need you to do it, and I'm gonna do what he asks.
Right.
I might do a little bit extra, and then I'm hesitant. He goes, well, why not? All right, let's see. And we'll get it done.
Yeah.
And then he'll say so. All right. And sometimes I'm even thinking about doing extra, and I'm like, let me. And then I might say a little something to him, and he go, yeah. And I go, yeah.
Alright,
Let me get
And
this
Community
too.
Board
So
12,
actually,
they've been a big help too. Community
Okay.
Board 12, Reverend
Yes.
Thorpe,
they really
Okay.
have.
they've been helping us a lot. They've been part of this the whole step of the way. And
Okay.
every year they say, "What you want to do now?" And I do the
Yeah.
same
Okay,
thing.
good.
And I'll be like, "I want this. I want a summer and winter wonderland in that park." I
That's
want-
our next thing is the winter
You never
wonderland.
see, and a lot of DJs, respect to all my friends, all my DJs and stuff, but it's not a DJ event.
right.
It's not a DJ event.
right.
It's a
You
family
said that
event.
when you came.
That's
in
right.
last
Yeah,
time.
and we
On
want
the
it to be
first
a
poster,
family.
A lot of people who say the first poster that we ever did it, they had my name up top, DJ Casinos
right.
Park Jam.
Right.
I said, no, this ain't my park jam. This
Yeah,
is for the kids.
good,
Don't
good.
I do not, and people would not understand. I do not like seeing my name up top like it's about me. It's not about me. It's about
Gotcha.
the families. So
Mhm.
it's about the kids. Nothing is there that I'm doing is for me. It's for the kids.
Okay.
This is not sponsored right now. I hope it's going to be in the future by nobody
Right.
but me.
Good.
This comes from me, Cat, and that's it.
Okay.
So there is no sponsors for all you see in that park. There is no sponsors.
Right.
This is
So
purely
we're gonna take some
Even-
pictures. and
even
we're gonna
last
make that,
year-
we're gonna make that happen.
Yeah.
Like
We're gonna
last
make
year,
that
we
happen.
made sure everybody in the park ate.
Mhm.
Everybody in the park ate.
and going
Everybody in the
forward,
park had a drink. Everybody, no matter what, ices. Everybody got an icy.
Good.
if
we
it's left
even
up to
had,
me, it's gonna happen.
The Gate and Give and Gold Foundation. They came out and they gave, helped give out food and stuff to the community because
Yeah.
they are a community based
Yeah.
organization, and they help with food, with fresh fruits and vegetables
That's
to
good.
the community. So yes, we make sure they helped out and they gave out food for that. So yeah, we try our best to give
And that,
to the community. We want the community to know that yes, all of these different venues, entities is out here.
for
They're here for
everybody.
you.
right.
It's there for the community.
Right.
Even
That's
the
great.
library, the library is helping us out. Ralph McDaniel.
Ralph McDaniel.
Daniels, it's been helping
Ralph,
us
Ralph
out.
gives me
Okay.
supplies every year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Every year I call
Okay.
Ralph and say, Ralph, I'm having my event. He says, come get your supplies for me.
Okay.
He
And we
gives it
also
to me.
giving
I was
out
talking
book
to the
bags.
library because Ralph be at the library up there. On,
Yes, on
Jamaica
Merrick,
Avenue,
Mhm.
on
right.
Merrick, on
So
right by
Ralph
Patel.
always
It
puts
used to
his-
be the encore.
yeah.
Used to be the
Back
encore.
in the day,
back in the day.
Yeah.
And it was, you know what? A lot of people don't know. It was the headquarters for graffiti writers.
I say I ain't know.
I
that.
know when it was first built
I ain't know that.
on, I believe it was a Tuesday afternoon at 3:00. All the graffiti writers used to come in there, and they used to have books, and they used to do a tag in each other books.
Oh,
Oh,
It's
wow.
history to that. A lot of people don't know,
Okay.
but a lot of
didn't
people don't even know either. On a certain day, I think it was a Thursday, the righteous people used to meet in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
You didn't know
okay.
the
No.
5%ers used to meet in there on Thursdays
Yeah.
when
I
it
know.
first was
Didn't-
built. A lot of people don't know the history to
Nah.
it. Yes, exactly.
Nah.
Yep.
I remember over there behind 72. Right?
Mhm.
Behind 72.
Yeah.
I remember rallies and stuff.
Yeah,
over
but
there.
they used to come to the library after a while and sit in the open area and have their thing in the library. But the graffiti writers had a Tuesday, and they used to all come in there and tag each other books and stuff, and then go home.
And I saw something on online where you like teaching classes or something.
Okay, so it started off. DJ Net, she asked me to help out with the kids, and I said okay. She put up an ad on the internet and said I need DJs to help with the kids. So right away, it's kids. I'm going to do it. It's not about the money. The kids want to learn to DJ. So I called a couple of our friends and said, okay, Net, what you need? And she told me, and they was doing it in Rochdale.
Okay.
In one of the rooms. So I went up
Okay.
there
One of Sunday
and they had
at
the
3.
kids. She brought them turntables. They have controllers, everything, their own controllers set up in the room and everything. And so it was one kid, a few of them that wanted to do R&B. They didn't even want to scratch or nothing. They wanted, so we started that, and that's how it started. Me started helping the kids, and then I called one of my great friends, Kendu of Infinity Machine,
Okay, shout out
and
to
he came
Kendu.
down the
Shout
next
out to
day,
Kendu.
and he's
Oh,
still
shit.
doing it with the kids.
Yeah,
And
that's great.
we teaching them different techniques. Now, that was this year, but last year I did it in the
Because
Bronx.
everybody from Infinity Machine, you know, like everybody know you, everybody know Devon,
Yes,
but Kendu, I got a CD. I told him I was going to share it with him. I got a CD where I'm rhyming
uh-huh.
and Kendu is scratching, and it had to be like 1979, 1980.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, I got this, man. And like, yo, man, I gotta hear. I was
You
like,
gotta
yo,
hear,
but
because
I ain't
think
never
that's
to
what
him.
when Kendu 79, 80, that's when Kendu first came to Infinity.
Oh,
Machine.
okay.
Yes,
All
it
right.
did. That's when Kendu first came.
All
you
right.
know. But Kendu, yeah, I spoke to him about an hour or two ago. Say, because he calls me and say, I see that poster with you doing the class up in the Bronx. I said, oh, I didn't take. Yeah, I said it. You're not taking. I said, Kendu, I take you to the Bronx with me, because he likes doing that too. It is you know, when a kid don't know something and then you see them develop into a DJ. Listen, we're not going to be doing this all our lives. So somebody else, why not show your skills to the kids? They got to learn it.
Yeah.
They got to learn it. I didn't know, you know, it wasn't a hard transition, but it was hard moving from turntables to controllers.
Okay.
And it's only getting it's going to get easier, believe it or not, because that's the hardest part. Soon you have AI teaching the kids, you know. But what I'm saying, the kids want to learn it, but you know, I'm a DJ. I ain't got time for that. You got to make time. Make time for the kids.
Right.
Make time for the kids.
Yeah, that's important because you know the people that run Almighty Force now.
Yes.
They was all the kids from the neighborhood.
Yeah.
My son, your
My
nephews.
yes.
They was all
They was
kids.
They was kids.
They was the kids
all, standing, you know, in their strollers watching the Almighty Force tournaments.
Until they could play.
Yes.
Right? And
Yes.
then they was playing.
You got
You
that
know?
right.
Somebody wants to know,
Okay.
do you still have your vinyl records?
Kendu stole most of them. I'm gonna say, listen, I you know what? I got some of them, but I walked in Kendu's studio one day, and you know, we all had our separate records, and I used to write on my Supreme Sounds. Remember, my group was Supreme Sounds. That was the name I fucking.
Shout out to Jessica. Thank you for that question.
And I walked in Kendu house, I looked, and crates of records said SS. He said, well, you lent them to me. I said, but you never gave them back. But
You borrowed for a very long
Kendu
time.
had most of them.
I gotta get Kendu.
If we knew what we knew now, between the records, the turn, I would have kept it all, but we never thought that it would last this long. So
All right.
If you go to one of those vinyls and Google it, the vinyl, and see how much it's worth.
It's probably worth a lot of money.
$400 to $800. So,
You'd be surprised now. A lot of people are going back to vinyl.
yeah, I see
And-
vinyl
and
stores. I know a
there's
lot of
even
stores
vinyl
hanging
stores
up.
starting to.
stores out here.
There's vinyl stores that's starting to open back up.
Everybody's
But you know,
going back.
in
Especially the
Roosevelt
old school
Fields,
vinyl.
there's a vinyl. One
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
bookstores
that's
out there.
That's
It has nothing but vinyl in it,
That's what I said.
and it's it's
I
really.
wish I had.
Shout out the Marv, Marvelous Marv, because he the one that was on. He was on his live talking about that there's some vinyl record stores. Again.
Yes.
Mhm.
It's vinyl. So you know, anytime the time flies.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mhm.
right? You know, I want y'all to give your socials. You know how people can follow like whatever that you're doing, and any words of encouragement that y'all have for our young people. And the last shout out about the big event happening in Ajax Park, July 18th, 12 to 6. Check it out.
Yes.
Yeah, you can go.
To reach me, you can reach me at Casino Books. Yeah, Casino Books Entertainment at AOL.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead.
Should I get my number too?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nah,
you can
give
also
no words. You can give words of encouragement. Like or,
My words
or
of
like your
encouragement?
social media or whatever.
I would say whatever idea you have, run with it.
Okay.
Run with it. As you could see, like Casino, he had an idea for his books and he ran with it. And he's 4 books in now. So just do it.
All right.
Just do it.
How about you? I
Well-
keep getting ready to call you Nod.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what? A lot of people do.
A lot of people still call him that.
Everybody still calls me Nod. A lot of people. My grandkids definitely call me Nod. I'm not calling you Casino. Your name is Nod. So, it's the same thing. If you want to reach me, believe it or not, I'm probably on every server on the internet because all you got to do is type in DJ Casino, and it's going to automatically come. Everything about me comes up on your phone, including Wikipedia. So, but it does, serious. But it's the original DJCasino.com is one of the email addresses, right?
Yes.
And we have a website, of course. The original DJCasino.com, I think is that's the web address. And my email is the same thing, the original DJCasino.com. But there are other entities to, like I said, if you put my name on the internet, it's going to come up. Everything about me is going to come up.
Instagram,
Facebook, it's all going to come up.
DJ Casino.
DJ Casino. That's all you got to put, no matter what phone you got. I have been down south. Somebody said, I said, just put my name in. They put their name on the phone, and my picture, everything just pops up. Okay. So I guess everybody done Googled me so much to make sure it was me. But encouragement, like Kat said, just do it. You know, you got a thing, whether it works out or not, try it. Right. You never know where it's going to go. I never in years thought I would be writing kids' books. You know, and all of a sudden I'm like 4 in and 3 in the head, or I got more coming out this year. I'm not going to stop doing the kids' book. I do got some serious books coming out. That's very nice. I just completed one of my documentary books that's going to come out 2 weeks. Okay. But the kids is our life. So if we don't give them, who's going to take care of this? So keep on pushing to the kids.
Right. And I just want to say, you know, like we definitely gonna have you back. But what I want to say is, you know, Nod, his brother was down with us from the beginning. Before we was a basketball tournament, you know, I coached Nod's son. I coached his brother. I coached his nephew. And my son coached his other nephew.
Yes.
You know, my son and your nephew work together. They're the ones that run AMF basketball right now. So, you know, they were young people paying attention, and they're carrying it on.
And now I just want to put in there the new foundation that was started last month for my mother, E. Fields Youth and Community Foundation, which you'll see the letterhead and you'll see it all over the place. It's for the kids. It's being ran by my nephew. Okay. And Almighty Force is part of it, and everybody else is for the community, and it's for the kids. And please support it when you see it.
All right.
Also, lastly, before I forget, on Instagram, we're called the Coalition DJs for You.
Okay.
That's another.
That's our Instagram page
of it too.
All right. So, you know, thank you all again for coming.
Thank you.
I'll definitely be out there early on Saturday. I'll definitely be out there. You know, thank you for everybody that tuned in. You know, appreciate y'all. Much. All right. You know, we love y'all. Almighty Force Brothers, AMF show, Bars and Hoops, every Thursday night. Check us out. Peace.
get it.
Force, we are.
Wanna thank y'all for tuning in.
Force, we are.
Love y'all, tune in again.
Force, we are.
Like Steels be saying, tell a friend to tell a friend
Force, we are.
to tune in to the Legend
Know what I'm
Edition.
singing for, playing most supreme right here. 6 feet, still can beat the whole damn dream team. With power, I devour any man.